You just broke up. You distraught. You don't really know what to do. So you on YouTube looking up ways, looking up the most proper video on how to get your ex back. Well, you come to the right place. How to get your ex back after they break up with you.
You're foolish. I've been through that.
Work for women and men, so don't turn the video off just yet, because you're alright. I got all y'all. I got all y'all. When a breakup happens, when you get the we need to talk, you gotta accept the breakup. You just gotta go, yeah, I completely understand, or whatever words you motherfuckers like to use. I'm just be like, oh yeah, nah, I get it. I've been kind of feeling that way too. Like, just agree with it and just do your own thing, go your own way or whatever. Definitely hard to do this, but it's something that you have to do. Just accept it. It is what it is. Really understand this and listen to this, motherfucker. I did the research. I was a test rat for this whole thing. Like, you don't want to act sad and needy and have them feeling sorry for you, because okay, let's just say you crying and shit, begging, oh, baby. It's like the start of a fire. When a fire's starting up, you want to stomp that bitch out before it get any further, right? Before that shit turn to like this wildfire or whatever, right? If you do all that shit, some people, like I said, you push them completely away, while others is like, this motherfucker is weak. This motherfucker's crazy. Like, I'm like, this motherfucker is really, really weak like that, and they may take you back with hella conditions on it. It's like, you pretty much gotta be their little bitch. I take you back, but you gotta be fake. You gotta be phony, and I'm not with none of that. Like, I like to be me. No matter what I do, I like to just do me, be me, because who else you gonna be? Like, the fuck you gonna be fake for somebody else, and then that's gonna make you unhappy. So it's not worth it to do the begging. Break off contact, because this was their decision. You gotta remember that. This isn't your decision. They chose to let you go. They chose to spend their life without you, or whatever they think they doing was going on in their mind. So you gotta let them live what they chose to do. You're an adult. Stand on your own 2 feet, man. Like, you'll be all right. Like, so definitely, like, leave the contact. No contact. That's what they call it. No contact. No contact at all. You don't want no contact with them. This can last from anywhere between 2 weeks to a month, maybe even 2 months, sometimes even 6 months. It just depends on who the person was and how the connection was, because some people, we just in situations where it's not even like really love or anything, it's lust. Think about the type of person that you was dealing with and what type of thing they'll do. If you think they'll go out and sleep with all types of people, is that the person you really want in your life? Like, for real, if the motherfucker just gonna break up with you and go get it in with everybody, hey, that's not the motherfucker you want in your life, right? Unless that's the type of shit you into, I don't judge. That shit's none of my business. But I know if I leave somebody and they go out and wild and all that, they better choose. That's the lifestyle that they chose. Don't talk to me no more. That's just me, though. I want to let y'all know, man. If you gotta cry, if you gotta get angry and start punching some shit, or whatever the case may be, if you gotta do all that, you gotta let that shit out somehow. You don't want to make it to the point where it's making you go crazy. So if you got to do all that, you need to do that, but don't do that in front of a motherfucker. Your ex ends up hitting you up like, hey, how's it going, this and that, while you in the no contact mode. You got to get in that zen mode, that ultra instinct. You got to really concentrate. You got to, get up in that shit, like, and they text you. Don't go texting, like you just been waiting for the motherfucker to text you the whole time. Like, that shit look weird as fuck. Like, you just been staring at your phone, just waiting for the text, and then they text them right back. You don't want to do that dumb shit. Like, it's like, come on, man. What type of fucking loser? You don't want to be no loser. For me, I wouldn't reply for a while. If I'm doing something, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing just to reply to a motherfucker that ended up leaving me. No, you're going to wait. You're going to wait hours. And then once you reply real short. You reply real short, like, let's just say they ask, oh, how you doing? I'm chilling, but I'm busy right now, some can't really talk, we'll catch up later or whatever. Leave it at that. Just don't tell them your fucking life story. Don't ask them what you been doing, this and that. Nah, just let that shit go. Let that shit be. What they doing is none of your concern, and what you doing shouldn't be none of their concern. Once you get that crying and shit out of your system, if that's the type of person that you is, start going out, bro. Don't isolate yourself, because that's when you start getting warped with the shit and it just takes over your mind and you start thinking unrealistically, and then you start blaming yourself and this and that. Like, nah. If the motherfucker broke up for some reason in their own head, it's not you. You a good person. You gotta understand that. I'm a good person, man. Fuck what everybody gotta say. You know, you gotta go out, you know, hang with family, hang with friends, get new hobbies. Like, people say that shit, but no, it keeps your mind off of it. And one thing you should do is work out. Working out, you know, it releases like that fucking hormone. I forgot what it's called. Endorphins, exdorphins, endomorphins, and anamorphins. Whatever. It releases that shit and it makes you happy naturally. I think about it like this too. It's like, I'm working out, I'm getting happier, you know, and that gains confidence. You gain confidence in yourself, feeling good about yourself. So do shit outside of that whole situation, you know. It's not only to get your mind off it, like I said, it's to, you know, better yourself. You know, you want to be a better person, just in case the motherfucker decides to come back that they didn't want to really break up, or they broke up for an unreasonable reason. And when you're going out, like, let's just say your ex blocks you on everything. If you go out, if y'all got mutual friends or whatever, they'll know, they're gonna find about it one way or the other. Let's just say y'all don't have mutual friends. You going out, posting on social media. You know, when I had a breakup or whatever, I posted stuff on social media. I was having fun, you know, just like not dwelling on it, not staying in the fucking house like a loser, crying and shit. Like, who wants to be in that like mode? Who wants to be in that weird ass, sad ass, Debbie Downer ass mode? Nobody should want to be in that. Like, don't accept that shit. You better force yourself to start doing shit. Like, you feeling sad or whatever, you better force yourself to get up and go shop. Force yourself to get up and go to the gym. Force yourself to hang out with friends. Force yourself to talk to new people. And I'm not saying like force you, like you trying to get into a whole new relationship or like have sex with other people. I'm not saying that, but if that's your thing, by all means, I'm saying like force yourself to start talking to other people. Like outside, oh, how's it going? Just like get to know people. You got to realize that this is the path that was meant to happen. This is what you're dealing with. This is what you're faced with right now. You got to accept the reality of the whole situation. And you gotta act accordingly, you know. It's all about choices, you know. Either you go left, you go right. The choice is yours. You gotta make that shit. Go straight for it. Don't, you know, you gotta be steadfast. You can't, steadfast mean, you know, focus, you know. That tunnel vision, like Kodak say. This is a path that you have to go down, and that's just what it is. You know, they chose to go that path to leave your ass. So you gotta go the path, whatever path that is chosen, you know, your end result is going to be your end result. And you got to understand that it may not work out in your favor. Like, maybe this motherfucker ain't meant for you. If y'all believe in that fate and destiny and soulmate shit, maybe this person wasn't meant for you, and that's okay. Don't mean you a bad person, don't mean you anything. It's just the situation just wasn't there. You know, the situation wasn't meant to go any further than what it was meant to go. It's all about lessons and stuff. It is true. Like, it is all about lessons. You learn from it, you know. And you don't want to force the relationship or anything, you know. Don't force yourself on it. Let's just say the contact thing, you lasted a while or whatever, because a lot of you motherfuckers is going to fail. Let's just be real. You know, the no contact thing lasted for a certain amount, and they starting to show more interest and come back on and you this and that. Y'all set up dates or whatever, hang out or whatever. Okay, that's cool and all. Don't force nothing. Like, once you take all these steps, start to work on yourself. And like, when people say work on yourself, it's so like generic. Like, nah, when you really putting all the energy you put into them into yourself, it instantly raises your aura and raises the type of person you are and the people that you attract. Like, instantly. I told you, I was the lab rat. I've done the research, all that. I said test rat at first. I was a lab rat. I've done all this, you know, trial and error. And it works, I'm telling you. When you're in no contact, like, one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to stalk their social media. You don't want to keep on seeing what they're up to, what they're doing. Like, at this point, you shouldn't care because you're putting energy into that old situation. Let's just say you put all this energy in that situation, stalking them and this and that, and you start going fucking crazy. Social media stalking them, then that turns into real life stalking, and then you get charges and shit. So you may see something you don't want to see, or you may see something you think you've seen and misinterpreted or whatever. You let them just do them. If somebody can move on within 30 days, like I say, do you want to be with a person like that? You know, you gotta really think about that. Breakup first happened, your emotions are high, like you on some nut shit, like you just like I used to be asleep. My mom used to come in and take the cover off of me because it was time to go to school, and it was difficult to wake me up anymore. She would take the cover off me, you know, in the wintertime, you know, that shit be cold, man. You'd be like, it's that initial shock, you know, but you got to get out of that shit. That's why I said cry, yell, do whatever you need to do to get yourself out of that emotional mindset, because them emotions is only going to make things worse. Like, think about it. A lot of bad things happen on the way people feel. I felt he disrespected me, so I shot that nigga. Or I felt my husband was cheating on me, so I killed him. Or I felt my wife was cheating on me, so I killed her and her lover and the kids. Gotta balance that logic with that emotion. During this time, though, I definitely say emotions are out of it. Emotions is probably the reason why the situation went the way that it did and the person left you. Therefore, start thinking. This was the only person for me. This and that. No, the fuck it's not. How many billions of people is on this damn earth? Come on, this isn't just the only person that was for you. Like, man, fuck that. Stop. You're limiting yourself. You're selling yourself short. Like, if they broke up with you on some fuck shit, that's something that you ain't did. I'm not saying, like, if you, like, cussed a motherfucker out and cheated on them multiple times, then they left. That's totally different. This shit has still worked for stuff like that. But, no, we don't get into that in other videos. But if that motherfucker left you, let that person be that piece of shit. Like, you good. You a good person. You got to get that confidence up. You got to understand, man. You got to realize a lot of the stuff won't always work out in your favor. And you got to really take into consideration, like, you got all this confidence up. You starting to get more attention. You starting to do this. You starting to do that. You just feel better about yourself. You got to realize maybe that wasn't the one for me. Maybe this was a lesson on what not to do next time. And now you over here watching my videos. You know, I'm trying to give you the keys because I want to see y'all win. I don't want to see nobody hurting. I don't want to see nobody mad. Like, just like me. They drink water just like me. They breathe oxygen just like me. Like, come on, man. You're going to always meet cool people. You just can't limit yourself. Don't put yourself in a box. You're a great person, and you got to keep telling yourself that. Now, if you're a piece of shit cheating on people and lying and all that, okay, that whatever. But if you ain't did nothing, you a good person, bro. Keep that in your mind. But this is how to get your ex back, man. You know, like I said, drop a like if this helped you. Subscribe, you know. I do this all from my phone, you know, and I'm just doing this from my heart because I've seen too many situations with people that I care about, people that I'm close to, go through these things, and it's like, I can't sit here and just allow it. If I could help one or two people, you know, I did my job, man.
Yeah, street nigga thuggin' in the streets, slow. I just want a bad bitch to come and suck my dick. I'm just whipping up that money, then I broke my wrist, thuggin' bussin'. Yeah, them boys steady bussin'. Yeah, them boys they be bussin'.